welcome back. I'm gonna have my window open. Whatever. You guys don't need to see me. It's fine. Um, I don't know if I have allergies or whatever, but if I sneeze, it's because something. See, it's happening. All right. Sagittarius. What do you need to know right now? If you guys watch my videos, you'll see I don't usually get sun, but it's like the perfect weather right now. I've never had allergies before, so I don't know if this is allergies, but my nose is just like itchy. It's just not great. But anyway, it's like sunny but cloudy, and then it's like cold but not freezing. And I felt I needed some sun, so if you guys can't see me, that's fine. As long as you can hear me doing your read. Sagittarius, what you need to know right now, okay? Chain of events that will affect your life. So I'm getting butterfly effect. Something's happening. Something's happening that's causing a chain effect or a butterfly effect in your life. Let's see. Short journey. This could be that you are traveling somewhere, but honestly, when I get this, it's kind of a short journey in your mind. It's almost like something happens. It's I'm trying to put this into words, the thoughts, the feelings. I don't know if everybody else does this, but uh something happens and I actually tend to connect the dots way quicker than most people. In fact, I get to the end of a situation really quickly. And so I tend to have moments where I cry because crying means, when you're releasing, you're crying, right? Because you understand the situation. A lot of times it takes people months, years. Um, but for me, when a situation happens, it's almost like you go through the whole process and you kind of see the different paths it can take, where it's going to go. And then at the end, right? And this can happen within an hour, this can happen within minutes, this can happen within days. But I usually get to the point pretty quickly and I see what's going to happen. And it's either a reason that I cry because, most people, when you start to release a situation because you understand it, or you heal through it, or you go through it, right? And that's why people say that people, or psychologists say that people that cry are actually more emotionally intelligent because they're able to see that whole process within a short amount of time and then transmute it, right? Um, so I feel like that's what's happening here. It's almost like you're going on a short journey where it's taking you, and you're going to be seeing almost like the whole journey within a short span of time, and you're going to understand what's happening, right? Yeah, take care. Enemies are working against you. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not actually like, my nose isn't ready. It's like itchy. And I don't know what to tell you. It's just like itchy and just like, I don't know, sniffly, but there's like nothing there. I don't know. It feels like no, it doesn't even feel like, it just feels like my nose is, um, yeah, I feel like there is, you are on the precipice of change here, but this almost last moment is what's causing it all to move, right? I feel like there are people and energies. I always say energies because it's not just people. Remember, energies use people and their unhealed wounds to attack us, and then there's actual energies that will come, and especially when you're on the precipice of coming into something new, right? Obstacles to overcome. Yeah, Sagittarius. I feel like for you guys, there are a lot of obstacles because you do have a lot of negative energy, but it is time to act and it is time to be brave. It's time to move forward because no matter what, even if they added a couple more obstacles, that's okay because you're still going to get there. And then a distant friend is thinking of you. Look, and then someone is working against you behind your back with a rat. Like, what the hell? Definitely, definitely put up protection. Definitely put up protection. Definitely use your sigils. Um, use your appropriate stones, sigils around your house. Write out your mantras. Do a cleanse of your home. I just saw 555, and then I heard changes. Isn't that Shrek? Well, it's not Shrek, but you guys know. Like that's where I know it from. Na, na, don't go changing, 'cause I can't change time. I don't even know the song, but I know it's from Shrek, so. There's changes. There's changes coming in, but it's gonna be real fucking bumpy. It's almost like I'm trying to get like some kind of explanation of how I can get it. It's almost like what I just got was it's where you have to upend everything to start everything. Endings are not easy. They're not always clean. They're not always perfect. Somebody's always going to get hurt. Most of the time, it's everybody around you. And even when it's for your highest good, endings, especially if there are still people around you, they don't feel right, right? Or especially if you're putting up boundaries where you're having to set boundaries because you know what? I'm going into this other space and I'm sorry you don't fit. You haven't evolved. You don't, maybe they don't treat you right, whatever, X, Y, and Z, right? But that's what when I was asking for an explanation, I was hearing like it's almost like you have to end everything to start something brand new, right? Like it's almost like you're breaking up the group, the band, to go solo because let's say the band became very chaotic, very toxic, very whatever. You guys get it. That's what I'm getting, okay? Let's clarify chain. Let's clarify chains. Chain, not change. Chain. Let's clarify change. But with that, remember, you always have people talking behind your back. Like, this shit we've seen, and we don't even believe it until it happens to us. But trust me, believe it when I say that even if you think that people will do certain things, they will. They will. Unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. The Five of Swords, yeah, feeling defeated, feeling like maybe you felt defeated in a specific relationship, in a group, in a partnership, with business. Maybe your business didn't take off because you had people around you that were, not for your highest good. Maybe you didn't even know they were like hoping for a downfall. People will literally pay money to see your downfall. People will literally be like, "Oh, I'm your side. Here's some money to help bail you out," and then they're the ones going around and posting negative reviews and doing like magic. I'm not saying I'm not seeing any magic done here yet, but you know what I mean. Like that kind of stuff. You have no idea how fucking petty and crazy people are. And it is feeling like you've been worked against this whole time. And it does feel like it's somebody, at least a couple people that you know. They don't want to see you. They don't want to see you grow or heal. With short journey, yeah, you got judgment and opportunity. There is an opportunity here that's coming in, but it's going to be just for you, or it's going to be a new opportunity with new people. And this is calling judgment because, what you were trying to do, and honestly, like, if it was meant to work out, it was meant to work out in that way. It might just be that it's not meant to work out at this point. It could be that it's just not meant to work out because certain people were around you. And unfortunately, the fight is hard when you're trying to build something amazing, right? And sometimes you have to build in different soil. You have to start a new foundation around people that will make sure that all the studs are in, and whatever the drywall. I don't know. I don't know, but everything's incorrectly, right? Not somebody that's going to like losing your shit while you're not looking. And that's really what I'm getting. I really am getting someone that does that shit. And people say that's just in movies. Oh no, I used to think that too. And what's crazy is I came from a really fucked up childhood, and I still was very innocent to the world, even though my childhood was a thing of nightmares. um I was still very innocent until I met somebody and I was like, holy shit, these people really do exist. Monsters really do exist, and very unhealed. And I just saw 1111, and really unhealed people that would rather destroy their own, like, even if it's on their own name, maybe because they'd rather see it destroyed than have you get recognition or have you feel good or have you, you know what I mean? Like, they might have the money, but they don't have the the mental capacity, maybe even the personality to get it done, right? And money just doesn't build things. It might build it, but it's not gonna keep it afloat, right? Yeah, take care. Enemies are working against you. The Three of Swords, disappointment. You're going to find out the people that were working against you, the people that were talking behind your back when in your face it pretended to be something they were not. But all of this needs to come out so you can see that there are actual monsters. This is not life happening for you. This is the way life is right now here on the 3D earth. And life is just happening, and you have to learn and see things so that you learn from it. Life is literally a school. If you did it this way before, you're going to do it again in the future this way? No. Are you going to be more careful in certain aspects of your life? Yes. Are you going to make sure that you screen better friends? Absolutely. And using your intuition is very important, and you have to learn this lesson. If you want to go speak French in Paris, you have to fucking learn French. You can't just go and be like, parlez-vous français? They'll be like, yeah, we're in France, bitch. Like, what do you mean? And French hate it. And they're like, parlez-vous anglais? They're like, yes, I speak English. How can I help you? Um, anyway, I digress. But you know what I mean? You have to go to school. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to learn. So, um, that way you don't repeat the same mistakes with the same fucking people. You learn. You absolutely learn. And yes, there are people that are just hurt and that do damage. And then there are actual monsters, people that just want to see the world burn, to be honest with you. You have to learn the difference. But even then, if somebody's not healed and their intention is the best, it doesn't mean that they won't hurt you. You need people that have worked, and I just saw 333, people that have worked through their trauma, have worked through their pain, and don't want to cause that shit onto other people, right? Let's clarify obstacles to overcome. It is gonna seem like you are gonna have a little bit of heartbreak, but like I said, it's a short journey. It's almost like you're gonna learn all the things that you weren't seeing. It's gonna cause a heartbreak, and you're going to just process it real quick to the point that you get to the crying part, which is where, like, the resolution, like, you've come to, like, okay, I understand, we're there, it's time to transmute it, right? It's going to be quick. I really do feel it's going to be one of those quick journeys where you've learned how to process the full situation and be like, okay, and that's going to start the chain reaction, right? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, obstacles to overcome. Sorry, the Ace of Wands. Why did I say the Ace of Pentacles? It's the Ace of Wands. It's gonna bring new vigor to life. It's gonna bring new energy. It's gonna bring new desires. It's gonna bring new everything. And this whole time I've been in your energy, I've been a little bit dizzy, or like the energy is pulling. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's on the right side. So this could be a feminine or a masculine energy. Um, or a masculine family member. It could also be a father, whatever it is. But I am getting it more on the right side. Um, but this is going to bring in new energy to finish these obstacles. But you're going to be doing it with different tools, different people, different sites, where what you build, if you build it, they will come, right? Clarifying time to act. Well, it's basically time to act. Like, it's time to act. It's going to be time to act. The Four of Wands, unity. Yeah, coming together with people that are going to help you. Not just coming together with people that are going to help you, but coming together with your heart, mind, and soul. I feel like you weren't connected. Heart, mind, soul, and intuition, right? Once those are all four connected, you're good. You're good, right? I'm getting, all the four elements, which is, water, earth, air, and fire. All once that all comes together, that's all, like, you're good. There's nothing you can't fucking build. There's nothing you can't do. Once you're in those four elements, um, there's nothing that can stop you. And I feel like the reason why you're being so pulled on is because you are building something amazing. Yeah, you're moving into leadership. They don't want more leaders. Why the fuck would they want more leaders at this point in time when we're in hell right now? Why would the bad side, right, the dark side, want more leaders? They want more people that are just like, it's scary here. It is fucking scary, but I'm not sitting here and being scared. I'll be scared, but the hell, if you're gonna find me sitting in a spot where you're gonna take me out, I'm gonna keep on moving. No. Like I said, you're gonna sit there in fear, and you're going to process that disappointment, that heartbreak of what do you see? And you're gonna process that. I can't even breathe. It's that breathing from when you're like having a panic, like, oh my god, 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 this is scary. That's what it feels like. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Taking the time to breathe, allowing it to pass through you, allowing your feelings to feel. And I even feel heartbroken, like I want to cry. Like, this is all you guys, obviously. This is all you guys, but I want to cry. Like that fear, like that heartbreak of what you're seeing, of what you're going through, of what you've been through, what you're hearing. And then processing it. It's literally going to be like you view a whole lifetime or a whole chapter of your life, and it's just going to pass, and you're going to understand everything, and then you're going to cry, and then you're going to release it, and you're going to be like, fuck it, let's get up and go. Let's get up and go. Oh my god, I want to cry. Holy shit. That feels real powerful. Whew. Clarifying the Five of Swords, chain, defeat. Yeah, you feel defeated, or this was a woman that made you feel defeated. A person you know, a girlfriend, a fiance, a spouse, a love interest, feminine energy. Maybe this was somebody that did you dirty, or this could be you, right? But I do feel like this could have been a feminine energy, or you are the feminine energy. Um, you are the point, right? I do feel like some of you guys, this could have been also a friend. Remember I said there was at least two people? And it's giving Medusa energy. And I love Medusa. But this is giving like negative Medusa energy. Almost like this is the kind of girl that you don't take your boyfriends around. Or vice versa, right? It's giving a couple different storylines. Yeah, but the Wheel of Fortune, because you're done. You're done, and you cut off what you had to cut off. This also could be you guys in Medusa energy, where you're just like, you fuck around with me, like I'm going to turn you to stone, right? And because you're now in this energy, the wheel of fortune is turning for you. It feels like this is karma. It is karma. It's karma, but it feels like you've learned the lesson. You understand the lesson, and you're closing out this karmic cycle, which means that now you're moving into uh, your dharmic cycle, right? Where you're able to retrieve your rewards because you understood the lesson. You speak French now, and so this is the forces of the universe that have helped you as well. You guys have done a lot of the work here, but you guys have been protected to a level of yeah. This has been extravagant. You're gonna get exactly what you deserve. It's not even in your hands anymore. There's really nothing you have to do but continue to keep your boundaries and what you consider your morals, and sit in your seat, right? Stand for what you believe in. This is destiny. This was already written in the stars. I feel like you guys have gone through some shit and you guys are coming out of that, and it's because you've learned your lesson and you understand now that there are real horrors in the world. There are more than I think that you've seen, but you've seen enough to understand that there's a depth that you don't even have even you haven't even clocked it, right? Which is funny because it says clock with the Three of Swords disappointment. It's the perfect timing. I feel like somebody's gonna come in, or people are gonna come in, and you're going to see, and it's almost like, you know, that ending when you unalive. It's almost like you're going to see just that chapter though, and you're going to see what was hidden and what you were protected from and the things that have gone on behind your back. But this is because you were meant to be unstoppable, right? You're going to see the things past, present, and future. And the things that that you've been through hell, but there was hell that you were protected from. And the universe was like, no, no, no. But I think you were protected from it also because you started to put up boundaries and you started to learn, right? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Look, the Paris, the Eiffel Tower with the Ace of Wands. How funny is that? Lifetimes, yeah, this is something that you've been trying for lifetimes to break. This was a cycle that you had not been able to break for lifetimes, and in this one you've broken and you said fuck you, and this was a repeat, repeat, repeat. Yeah, I do feel like some of you guys might actually have a past life in Paris, because it is giving. Like, there's too many synchronicities. Three is third time is a charm, right? There you are going to be learning new things. You are going to be going to a different kind of school now. It's not necessarily going to be like the 3D hard knocks of school. It's going to be something new. And I just saw 2222. It's time to take it slow. You're going to become distinguished, but I feel like distinguished in the way that you're actually going to be able to learn, and you're going to be able to speak to people on different genres, different areas, different subjects, and you're going to learn so much that you're going to be able to have conversations with people in whole different lives, right? Um, it's giving that movie with the Avengers where they're talking about quantum mechanics, and she's like, "When did you become an expert on quantum mechanics?" He's like, "Last night." Last night. And then he's like to the green monster. I can't remember his name. You guys know who I'm talking about. And he's like, finally, somebody that speaks English. And Captain America is like, is that what he's doing? Like, they don't understand. They don't understand. But it's giving that, right? And then with the Four of Wands Unity cracked egg, yeah, this was a false start that you had in the past. And that's why nothing moved further along. Nothing, it was poor timing. There was misfires. Nothing was happening. There was a failure to launch here. And some of it did have to do with lessons still being learned, but it also had to do with people around you that were still pulling on you, pulling you back, doing everything to loosen the screws from your foundation. There was rust starts here. There was oopsies. Um, there was a lot of inexperience as well, right? But that's okay. That's okay as long as you continue to push forward. And once you learn and you know, okay, I'm not going to do it that way again, I'm going to do it this way. And I now understand that these people and that and this and that, right? Yeah, you got misleading information. You were misguided by people and also by the log in your eye, right? Which is the trauma that you've been dealt. But now that I feel like you've learned and you've healed enough, because we don't know, we don't heal, we don't fully, we never transcend this 3D life. We continue to learn until the day we die, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna get you guys some guidance. If you are sensitive to words, I would log off. These are rude as fuck, but I love them because they do offer a swift kick in the butt to be like, hey, you're being an asshole to yourself. And I'm like, you ain't never wrong. All right, love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Yeah, unconditional love. Give love to friends that deserve it, family, your kids if you have them, your fur babies. The more you love, the more it comes back to you. Remember, the energy that you put out is what comes back to you. So if you're feeling low on love, put it out there and you'll feel love unconditionally from the whole world. Oh, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Be effing grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Yes, I get that one often. Time to let go. Move the F on. And then this last one is a bit harsh, but we're going to give it. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. Guys, I get that one when I'm really just in that, when I give into the woe is me, the world is awful, I hate everything, and I don't want to, like, even I purposely, but that's you literally hurting yourself for life being hard. And why are you punishing yourself for life being hard? Why? So not only is the world being hard right now, the world is hard, it's difficult, and other people are pulling you back, but you're doing it to yourself too. You just added to your own fucking problem when you should be your number one supporter, okay? And I know it's difficult. I get it. There are days where I'm just like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck him, fuck fuck everything, okay? But then we gotta be like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna sit here and be in this energy. We gotta get up, drink a smoothie or something, I don't know. And yeah, get up and do it. All right. All right. I hope this helped, Sagittarius. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.